Hello, hello. Welcome to Today in Global Hack Week for day 5. I'm Quinn. I'm really excited to have you all here. We're going to be talking about what happened in the last 24 hours, what's happening in the next 24 hours. I hope you've all been having a good day so far. I can see some hellos in the chat. Welcome, welcome everyone. Good to see you, 404. It's I don't know if you can tell behind me. Probably there's kind of this like white, just like blur. That is the sun. It is very bright and sunny in the UK, which is unusual. So I'm enjoying that. That's what's up for me today. I hope everyone else is having an equally glorious day. Let there be light. Yes, so true, so true. That's exactly what's happening outside my window right now. I mean, believe it or not, the curtains are shut, so I don't know quite how this has happened, but you know what? I'm enjoying it. I like a bit of the sunlight. It's good. It's good. I haven't gone on a walk today. Normally I try and get a walk in each day, so I'm going to try and touch grass later. Maybe this evening. We'll see. But yeah, awesome stuff. So I think maybe we'll leave it like a minute or two for people to come in case people are just joining. I know sometimes the Twitch ads can be a bit of a pain. So maybe while we're waiting, if anyone wants to tell me what people are enjoying this week, are there any streams which you've gone to which you really loved? Is there anything you learned which you didn't know before? So I learned yesterday actually that if you use HFXET, which is a Python package written in Rust for Hugging Face. Using that, you can more efficiently download data from Hugging Face. It's faster. And I found that out because I accidentally rate limited myself by not using it. So this is something I've learned. I hope everyone else has been learning things this Global Hack Week too. We've got some excitable comments. Sun never sets. Yeah, well, that's the saying, isn't it? Yeah. Programmer discovers sun and grass can't relate. Well, I haven't discovered grass yet today, but I mean, at some point. It's your first date. Welcome. 404, not a stream. Is this some kind of tomfoolery going on? We've got a lot of 404s in here. This is exploding my brain. Is it you, Quackers? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? Apparently not. All right. Well, I think we've got very confused messages. Well, I'm going to jump into things. I think we can get started. If anyone has got any questions, you can throw them in the chat. I'm happy to answer them at any point. And we'll also have some time for questions and answers at the end. So don't stress. It's going to be super fun, super exciting. We're going to learn so much. So first of all, welcome to day 5 of GenAI week. I've been having a really good week so far. I think we've got, I guess, 2 days left. So that's super exciting. First of all, who am I? Well, I'm Quinn. Hopefully you kind of gathered that by the Quinn from MLH written below my little avatar. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking, and a little fun fact about me is that I am super interested in how we can effectively evaluate GenAI. So this is something I've done a little bit on already this week, and I'm doing a workshop tomorrow on how we can evaluate, well, actually in day 5, so kind of today, depending on where you are, and how we can evaluate models using other models, which is pretty cool. So yeah, chat to me about anything to do with GenAI. It's my kind of gig, but in particular, if you're interested in, how do we evaluate AI? How do we interpret it? How can we make this robust? I'm really, really there for that. So yeah, ask me questions about that if you're interested too. But without further ado, let's talk about what we did yesterday. So we had a stream where we fine-tuned AI models. This was with Bully, and he talked us through everything that you need to know about fine-tuning. This is a super important skill if you want to reuse knowledge from a model trained on larger data, like Bully said here. For example, ImageNet. This is actually kind of a type of transfer learning, and it's really cool. So I recommend going and watching that if you haven't already, and if you did, give me like a smiley face or something in the chat, a wave maybe. I don't know if you can do a wave. Maybe there's a wave emoji. Probably someone knows this. And if you didn't catch this stream, you can check it out on YouTube. If you search Major League Hacking, all of the previous live streams are there. Next up, we started looking at RAG and how we can build using that. And this was with Alberto. I think this is part 1 of a 2-part series. And there's a bunch of different benefits to RAG, which of course Alberto's spoken about here, but it's super important as a tool if you're trying to build, say, an app where you have some kind of knowledge that you need to make sure is passed along correctly. So again, if you're building with GenAI, this is a really great introductory and foundational stream that I would suggest you go back and watch if you didn't catch it. Next up, we explored prompt engineering. This was with me, believe it or not. We went through a couple of different methods for prompt engineering and also automatic prompt generation or optimization or automatic prompt engineering. There's a bunch of different things that people call it. And we spoke about the difference that it makes when you've got a good prompt and how we can iterate over prompts and make them even better. Yeah, Quinception. Yeah, so many Quins on the screen right now. It's really a blessing. I'm glad to see that we did find a wave. We got some smiley faces. This is a cool cat emoji. I need that desperately. We've got a pepper. Is that a pepper or is that an apple? I think that's an apple, right? I thought that was like a bell pepper at first, but I'm getting the vibe that I was wrong. Awesome stuff. Okay, and then we worked on EdTech with this was with Carrie, and this is, I think, a really great project if you want to make an impact using GenAI for learning. You want to teach and inspire using the technology that you have, and you want to do that in an impactful way. So head along to that if you haven't watched already. I think this is, again, a multi-part series. This was part 1, so a great one to catch up on from Carrie, who is super awesome at explaining things. So definitely check that out. And that was it for day 4. But what's happening for day 5? Well, if you head along to ghw.mlh.io/ I'm typing this out as I say it, it's not already happening, /schedule. Someone's beat me to it. No. Okay, well, it's in all of the chats now. It's there in the YouTube chat as well. There was some crazy kind of speed typing going on there. But yeah, head along to this link. It's up on the screen. It's in the chat for you if you want to check out what's happening both for day 5 and day 6 as well. So head along for that. But actually, let's talk about it first. We can talk through what's happening. So first up, we've got a stream with Yash. Yash is a community member, an active community member in the MLH community. You might know them. And this will be at, there you go, 404 has spilled the secret. There we go. But this is 404. 404 will be joining us and doing a little guest stream, which I'm super excited for. I'll be there as well. It's going to be so much fun. This is at 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 11:30 p.m. IST. So I think that's in 2 hours from now. And we're going to be learning out about GANs. GANs are really cool, or generative adversarial networks. They're really awesome. I did a little project with GANs building, doing like image generation. It's a really fun and exciting thing to learn about. So head along for this. I'm super excited. That's in 2 hours from now. So 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11:30 p.m. IST. In GMT, it will be, I want to say 6 p.m. GMT or 7 p.m. BST. So in the UK, it will be 7 p.m. British Summer Time. But yeah, GMT will be 6 till 7 p.m. 5 p.m. I think it's 5 p.m. Oh no, it's 4 p.m. GMT now. Oh, I've got confused. I think it's 2 hours from now, right? So it should be at 7 p.m. British Summer Time or 6 p.m. GMT. Yeah, we got that right. There we go. It will not be 4 a.m. Don't worry. Do not worry. Not 4 a.m. I hope not. Okay, and I think I won't spoil too much here. If you want to learn about what generating realistic data looks like, I think Yash will be able to talk us through that. So I'm super excited. We're going to do some learning together. Let's get excited for that. I'm looking forward to it. Next up, we've got a stream from Bully. This will be an introduction to 3D modeling. This will be at 4 p.m. Eastern Time or 1:30 a.m. IST. So that's 2 hours on from that point. So I guess 4 hours from now. And we'll be exploring the basics of 3D modeling, from simple shapes to understanding meshes and textures. I haven't done much 3D modeling, but it sounds really exciting. I've done some stuff with SolidWorks and like engineering kind of like 3D printing stuff, but I haven't done any programmatic 3D modeling. So this could be really exciting. Is this with AI or not? I'm not actually sure. So we have a bunch of streams in Global Hack Weeks, and sometimes they're not all related to the theme because they're kind of generally building your skills as a whole. So maybe, I think, is the answer, but I'm not sure. Head along and find out. I'm glad that we've got some peeps who love the 3D modeling in the chat. So many people are excited for the 3D modeling. This is really good. I'm excited for it too. Definitely head along to that. I think this one will be quite late if you are in the UK, but you know, a little cheeky evening stream is fun. And then Next up, we've got a Tetris mini event with Jocelyn. This will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time or 3:30 a.m. IST. This is a really great time to take a break from hacking. There we go. I was going to say break a take from hacking, but that doesn't work. That does not work. And so head along for this. It's good to have a rest, let your brain recover. Do not let your fingers recover because they will be doing the Tetris. And as I've discovered, that requires a lot of concentration and finger movement. I'm not very good at it, but I will be. I'm determined to learn. So if you want to learn to get better at Tetris 2 and take a break from hacking, you can join Jocelyn at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:30 a.m. IST. Next up, we've got the second part of RAG 101. This is with Alberto again. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Time or 4:30 a.m. IST. And again, we'll be going over further basics of retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, and how we can use that to make really cool things happen. So join Alberto for that, especially if you've already been to part 1. I'm super excited to see what's next. And another stream from Alberto, we're looking at MCP agents. This is Model Context Protocol. And if you want to deploy agents, they probably need to interact with a bunch of different things like data and tools. This is a way that you can do that. So great for any really like applied projects. If you want to build apps or websites or whatever, where you've got agentic AI interacting with a bunch of different things, this is a great tool for you. That will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time or 6:30 a.m. IST. So kind of fairly late in the evening if you're over in North America, probably, and then fairly early in the morning if you're in over in India and Asia. And if you're in Europe, I'm afraid it's the middle of the night. So this is going to be a tricky one. I'm afraid I won't be there, but don't let that dissuade you because Alberto will be there and that will be incredible. I'm really missing out. So head along to that. Next up with Jocelyn again, we've got image classification with YOLO and GenAI. YOLO stands for, I believe, you only look once. And this is a computer vision technique for classifying images. It's really efficient. It's really cool. It's really nice and fun to learn about. So head along to this. Computer vision is awesome. This will be 11 p.m. Eastern Time or 8:30 a.m. IST. Again, middle of the night for those of you in Europe, I'm afraid. But it should be really good. And definitely, I maybe will be catching up on this on YouTube. So check out the streams that you missed there if you like. Finally, you can join me as we look at LLM as a judge. And we're going to be seeing, okay, is this reliable? How effective is this? How can we evaluate different models? And I think this is going to be really exciting. We're going to be following a little bit of a method from a research paper with a real data set, with real questions and model responses. This will be at 6 a.m. Eastern Time or 3:30 p.m. IST. And we're basically evaluating the evaluator, looking at what we can do to make our models even better by judging them with other models and whether that even works. So 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 3:30 p.m. IST, or I think that's 11 a.m. In the UK. That's British summertime. So a little bit more normal time for those European folks out there. And then finally, we'll have Today in Global Hack Week again with me. And that's 24 hours from now, 12 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. IST. We're going to learn everything that's coming up for day 6. It's going to be super cool, super exciting. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I hope everyone's excited. Awesome. Now, what are you going to do with all of these skills that you've learned from streams? Well, you can put them into practice doing the challenges. You can do the challenges at this link, which is up on the screen, or hopefully in the chat. Oh, I've already been beaten to it. Okay, it's in the chat. It's in the Twitch chat. If you're on YouTube, I'll type it out for you too. Let me pop that in there. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, the link is up on the screen if you want to check out the challenges that are available. I believe doing these get you points and also some swag. So definitely check these out. There's some really fun, exciting ones, and they range from short little coding ones to slightly longer ones, sometimes even design things. So there's a bit for everyone. Next up, I really want to ask you all, can you tell us what you like? Can you tell us what you'd like to see more of? Can you tell us what you think would make it better? Because we really value your feedback. We want to make things as good and as exciting for you as possible. And already in the chat, this has popped up from 404. Thank you for that. You can head along to this link. That's mlh.link/GHW feedback. There'll be a bunch of different questions asking you, like I said, what you liked, maybe what you think could be improved. And we ask this because we really want to make sure that Global Hack Weeks are for you and you're seeing the things which you really love and are exciting and useful. So if there's ideas that you've got or things which you loved and you want to see more of, please let us know. Awesome stuff. And that was a whistle-stop tour of yesterday and today. So that's day 4 and day 5 and all of the other bits and pieces that come with it. And now we've got time for questions. So if you have any questions, throw them down in the chat. I'll try and answer. We'll see how this goes. I sometimes get caught out by the questions, but you know what? I can do my best. I can do my best. I don't think we've had any questions in the chat so far. Oh, we've had one. Is 3D modeling with 3JS or with some game engine? I'll tell you what, I'm actually not sure. I do not know. I can take a look at the schedule and see if it's on there, but if it's not, I think you might have to just wait and see and find out in the stream. Yeah, it doesn't say on the schedule, so I couldn't tell you. But I think it will be an exciting surprise. Quinn's going to kill it in Tetris, preparing for 8 hours a day. So, I mean, this was a promise that I made. I said I would prepare for Tetris, that when it came around again, I would dominate. Unfortunately, I haven't. I did not hold myself to that standard, and for that, I'm sorry. But my Tetris performance may not be brilliant. I think it's also quite late. Where is it? Tetris is at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So for me, that's 11 p.m. If I'm awake, I'll drop by if I'm awake. But we'll see. It will be late for me. And I think I've got to be up fairly early in the morning. So I don't know. But, you know, if there's going to be loads of people at Tetris, I can pull it out the bag and turn up if you know, everyone's getting excited for that. As a pro Tetris athlete, what's your daily training regime? I wouldn't know. I would not know. Unfortunately, I do not have the pro Tetris athlete genes, I think. You like surprises? That's good. I love surprises too. That is good to hear. We have another question. How do you fast track the GitHub pack? I applied through your link, but nothing after 48 hours. So all I can say is that the MLH link that we share with you for the GitHub dev pack is the quickest way of getting it. Sometimes it will just take time, and especially depending on the region that you're in, it can take a little bit longer. So sometimes in Europe, it can be a bit slow. And if you're in a rural area, I found sometimes it can be a little bit slower. It also depends like how you verified and things. Sometimes it can just take a bit longer and there's not much that can be done. So what I would recommend is you just keep waiting. It should come through in the next few days. If it doesn't, what I would suggest is going along to the Discord and pop a little message in community support. And if you don't get any help, you can at me and I can try and help you out there. But I would give it some more time, is my suggestion. It can sometimes take a bit of time. If you go to the page where you applied, it should have an update and it'll probably just say pending. If it says rejected, then you will need to like reapply, probably with a photo of your like university or college or school ID. But it will depend a bit. So check out that webpage to keep an eye on it. So just submit instead with the form submitted. Oh, is this for the challenge? Is this for the GitHub challenge? I think if you are trying to submit for that one, yeah. Does it require a screenshot? Probably if you can put a screenshot in, I would put in a screenshot showing that it's pending and that you've done, you've applied for it. Okay, yeah. Put in a screenshot that shows that you've submitted it and then it's pending. And I think that'll be enough. I don't think there'll be any problems with that. If like it doesn't come back properly, you can open a support ticket and someone will be able to help you out. So do not worry about that. But yeah, just submit showing that you've actually applied for it. And hopefully you'll get it through soon and get all of the nice benefits and exciting things. So hopefully all will be well. I have high hopes for this. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I love the student dev pack. I love GitHub Copilot. It makes my life so much easier. Just being able to press tab when it's predicted everything that I want. So good. And until it doesn't predict what I want, and then it's like, oh no. It can't be perfect all the time though. Can't be perfect. No. Just like my Tetris skills, you know, I'm humble. They cannot be perfect. I can't be a perfect Tetris athlete. Can we just do some GenAI now? I mean, I don't have anything prepped. If people have no questions, I think if people have no questions, my suggestion would be that we take a little break. I think the next stream is in an hour and a bit. take a break, work on some challenges, get yourself, I don't know, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, depending on where you are, or snack. Just freestyle it. I mean, I think it's probably not the best idea because I might start telling you wrong things, and that would be that would I don't know if I would kill at Tetris. I'm not sure. Maybe we should play Tetris now. Maybe that's what we should do. No, I think if there are no questions, we'll wrap up. Um, although I do like the idea of just like freestyling a GenAI workshop right now. How to set up Oracle. So this is a question I think I can help with. I haven't actually done any of the Oracle streams myself. My suggestion would be that if you go across to the challenges page, which is, I'm sure it's in the chat somewhere, yeah. If you go across to this page, it should have instructions if it's a challenge for the setup. If you want, I can check it out right now, but my suggestion would be that you go along there. If you can't get it working and you've tried watching back the tutorials, the streams that we did, they'll be on YouTube. If you go along to the Discord, there's actually an Ask Oracle channel. It's literally called Ask Oracle. I recommend you pop any questions that you've got in there. Hopefully the team will be able to help you out. So yeah, do let me know if you've got any like specific issue with Oracle though, and I can see what I can do. But I believe that it should kind of have all of the instructions on the challenges page. Let me double check. I'm looking for it now. Create an Oracle Live Labs account and sign in. Yes, so if you head along to the challenges page, it will link you to their web page, and then in the top right, you can click sign in, and then it will prompt you to create an account, and you just share a screenshot. So that's how you make an account. If you have any issues actually getting started with things, I think probably that channel in Discord is helpful, or some of the streams which are recorded on YouTube. You can't open it. Is that you can't open the challenges link? Because I think if you Google Global Hack Week challenges, it should come up as well. So either way, you should be able to hopefully get it up on your device. I can also resend the link in the chat if that's helpful, so let me know. Welcome people who are joining a little late. Super cool to have you. We kind of wrapped up, but if you've got questions, we're still kind of chilling and chatting. So keep us posted. If you've got any questions, thoughts, anything you're excited about, I'd love to hear. Awesome stuff. Says you need to open a .over for the Oracle VirtualBox. I think probably these kind of questions, I'm not like too familiar with Oracle, so it's probably best sent to the Discord channel. I know that the Oracle team themselves are floating about in there. I think Tara's in there, and Nacho is in there, and Rosendo as well is about. He's another Major League hacker who should be able to help you if you've got any specific issues. So pop your queries in there, maybe with screenshots as well if you've got something which is erroring. That can always be helpful. Cool. I know I know some people want to keep working on the Gemini project. Is this the prompt one that we built? We could certainly do that at some point, but I'm afraid not right now. I'm glad that we've got some happy hackers though. It's always good to hear that people have been enjoying the workshops. And if you are continuing working on any stream, it's always really exciting to see. Talk about it in the Discord is what I recommend. I know there's the general chat, which you can talk in. There's also the technical chat if you've got specific little bits and pieces you're working on. And there's also the GenAI channel for this week. It's called GenAI Week. And put anything related to GenAI in there, anything that you're working on this week. Would really love to see it. And I'll be snooping around as well. So if you've got any questions and things you can ask me, and I can hopefully help out. So I hope you're having a good time. No problem at all. That's what I'm here for. I hope it's useful and that you get the answer that you need. Putting the Bully YOLO project up on my NVIDIA Jetson. Is that, do you mean that's the 3D modeling one, right? I think the YOLO one is with Jocelyn. The signs one. Is that the 3D modeling one, I think? I'm not actually 100% sure which one you mean. But either way, I mean, I think you should head to both, right? head to Bully's one and Jocelyn's one. See if you can combine the two. I mean, 3D modeling and computer vision, they feel like they go in hand, right? A bit of computer vision. You kind of are modeling like the world anyway, right? When you're building like a 3D map, when you do computer vision. The one that I showcased, from a couple of slides ago. Okay, this one here, or do you mean image detection of speed signs? Now you're getting me. You're getting me confused. Image detection of speed signs. Oh, was it this one? This one with Bully, the fine-tuning one? Maybe this one. I feel like this one is probably what we're talking about. But yeah, I mean, check this one out if you haven't. Okay, this one, yeah, nice message. Yeah, check out this stream. Fine-tuning is really cool. It sounds like Bully's doing a very different fine-tuning workshop. I did a fine-tuning workshop last Global Hack Week. Sounds like this is a really different angle on it, which is really cool. There's so many different ways that you can use these technologies, so I do recommend checking out all of these streams. Right, I think with that, we've kind of reached the end of the questions. So unless there are any last-minute questions, I think we'll wrap it up pretty much now. I'll give it give 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Type your question, or maybe just type wait if you've got something which is brewing but you haven't got it ready yet. Otherwise, I think we'll call it for this stream. When is the next stream in hours and minutes? Well, this is the enthusiasm that I want to see. Awesome stuff. The next stream in hours and minutes is in 1 hour and 33 minutes. It will be with Yash, also known as 404 Not Found, an active hacker in the community. Super exciting. We're going to be learning about GANs, generative models. So it should be awesome. So that is 1 hour and 33 minutes. Yes. Head along for that. You can join it here at Twitch. And also you can check in and find all the details in the Discord or also on the schedule. I'm glad to see some new people have stuck around. So it's open source. That's really cool. It's always exciting to have hackers coming back. I love to see that. And like I mentioned earlier, we want to get your feedback. So let us know what's good and what you'd like to see more of as well. Things that can be improved. We want to hear it. Made a little extension that bulk downloads files from Google Classroom Music. That's a really cool project. I'm not sure if we're still open for demo applications, but if you built a project that you're really proud of, you can actually apply to demo it in a Today in Global Hack Week stream like this. So keep an eye out for that. Sometimes the link will be kind of circulating around. I think maybe it's too late in the week for it now, but maybe next Global Hack Week. If you want to share your project, you can apply, and we really like to showcase hackers who've been building really awesome things. We love to see it. Cool. All right, well, with that, I'm going to wrap up. Thank you so much for coming. Head along to the next stream. That's with Yash in an hour and a half, and I'll see you there. All right. Thank you very much, you all, and see you later.